Lifestyle Gardener. This is part 2 of me making apple cider vinegar. So after 2 weeks of making the apple cider vinegar, I decided that I needed to strain the vinegar, so that's what I'm doing here. I didn't get a chance to go in the city to go look for a plastic strainer because in the town where I'm living they don't have any plastic strainer, so I use what I have. That's why I'm saying it's always good to know how to do things more than one way. I had a jelly strainer, fabric strainer, so that's what I use with the funnel in the bowl. That's what I use to strain the vinegar, so that's what I'm doing here at this moment. I was doing some more research about making vinegar. They say sometime when you make vinegar, there's this white stuff that come at the top. You don't need to be concerned of that as long as it's white and clear. Like it's very thin, clear thing. I think it developed from yeast or something. You don't need to worry about that if you see that. But if you see any mold, how can you tell if there's a mold? If the mold is black or green, then with that one you need to throw away that. If you see that with the apples. So what I also learned when the vinegar is fully developed after 1 month, you can if you do see any mold or mold of any source, you don't need to be concerned about that, because just remove the mold, and because the natural acid that is in the vinegar, it will kill anything that goes in the vinegar. But at the top of the vinegar, at the top of the liquid is more exposed to the air, so if mold develop when the vinegar is made, you don't need to worry about that. But during the process, if it develop, you have to throw it away and start a new batch. So after I strained that container you see there, that was not all of the vinegar. There was like 1 more cup leave of it. I decided I wanted to taste it and see what it tastes like. It tastes really good. You guys, when you put the lid on top of it, don't put the lid too tight. Just put it on very loosely. And what I did, just to make extra sure that any fruit flies that I have, I put a fabric loosely over it with the rubber band, just to make extra sure, because I don't trust those fruit flies. But if you don't have fruit flies, you don't need to worry too much about that. I think they cannot get inside, but I was just being extra careful to make sure they don't go inside. But I actually like the fermented. I like the fermented apple. It tastes like apple juice. It tastes like a fancy apple juice, almost like a cider drink. So I might do that too sometime. You ferment the apples in the water for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks you can make a tasty juice. I really like it. I kind of felt like there's a little bit of alcohol content in it, because I think after 1 week the alcohol develop more before it turns to vinegar. When the wild yeast in the vinegar eat up all of the sugar, that's when it turns to vinegar. and I think it takes up to 1 month for that to happen, and that's when you have vinegar. But before then you have alcohol. So that's the process, you guys. It's pretty easy so far, and things is working out so far. And part 3, I will show you guys when the vinegar is fully developed.